It's Saturday morning. Hall H line. I'm tired and greasy. How are we?
Tired.
Peter?
I'm fine.
Guys? Everybody good? Donuts. Donuts. Right here. Oh. Thank you, Star Trek, for the donuts. Live long and prosper. Dave Turner, do you want to go see the WB panel?
I think I do, yeah.
Do you want to go see Star Trek 50th anniversary?
I think I might.
We can make that happen. It's Dale and Dave. Are we excited?
Sick.
Dale's sick. Hi, people.
How is everyone doing?
Woo!
You ready for a big day?
Yeah.
I said, are you? Let's make some noise! This is the greatest of all halls in Comic-Con! Hall H is the Death Star of halls! From Wonder Woman, Patty Jenkins. From The Flash, Rick Famuyiwa. From Aquaman, James Wan. Let's give it up for these guys. Thank you all for.
And I thought, that's the most powerful artistic experience of my life as a child. And then as an adult, Wonder Woman is my favorite superhero. So the idea that there had never
And so, you know, as the rest of the group kind of comes along to join the fraternity, and I guess now sorority, they all in their costumes, like looking like you would hope they look. And so for me, just there's plenty of times when we just were losing it, and have been so far, but...
Stage, my first time at Comic-Con.
Pretty nice feeling, isn't it?
Filmmakers, so I feel like I'm in amazing company here. Yeah, yes, I am. Listen, I mean, and on the screen of any kind, and the opportunity to explore this universe, you know, bring a bit of my horror element into this.
Who have done it in amazing ways, and expectations of the fans who have seen it invented and reinvented again, and you know, magnificently and in inspiring ways, and really exciting. And it's because it's one of the most iconic and fascinating characters ever created, certainly in contemporary American drama.
slowly whittles its way smaller and smaller until you're sitting in an editing room by yourself with Wonder Woman and your love of Wonder Woman. And that's where I am right now. So to come back out and be like,
where she said that she leads from her heart and not from her head. And I think that this quote, people care so much for this character. I do feel the responsibility, and for me as an actress, it was important to portray this character in a way that
about each other in the world. She, the kind of jaded reality, what it means to be a human in real life, and for Steve Trevor, a man who's lost.
And all of a sudden he turns and he sees me and the trainer, and he literally almost falls out of that little box up there. And I said, maybe we should take this into sister. We've been working on this movie for 6 months, and we've been shooting 6 days a week, every week, and on our...
Justice League director Zack Snyder, thank you for being here again, sir. Woo! Ezra Miller! Woo! And James mean, it's Justice League-esque. I mean, you gotta have Superman. It's like Henry Cavill.
We're good. We're bringing all this for you guys because you're the fans. You're the guys we make movies for. We're gonna kill it. Woo! Bukahara! Woo! Slipknot. El Diablo, Jerry Hernandez. Woo! Cap Boomerang. Who else is out there? Come on out. Come on out. Who's next? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who's coming? All right, let's bring it. Viola Davis. Colonel Rick Flag. Joel Kinnaman. Jared Leto. That's not Jared, this is Mark. This is the man. Scott Eastwood. And, ladies and gentlemen, Will Smith.
Interesting distinction. It's like, you know, where is the line between bad and evil? Is there a point where you've done you're rehearsing, you're kind of sitting down and you're talking, and he digs into your life. So we've all shared really, you know, deep stories about our. He didn't use that. He didn't use that though. This is like the first time where, like, I'm cool for real. It's like the Suicide Squad, I don't know. Dude just walked into rehearsal, right? And he puts a box down on the table in front of Margot. And he says, that's a gift from Mr. J. The box, and there was a live rat in the box.
She jumped.
Yeah. And listen. We got a few fans. We got a special treat for a few fans. You guys come on up. These guys won a contest that they all of the characters, they won the contest. We got the
guys.
Yeah, he's the guy. I mean, obviously, famously, Batman works alone, and so when he's sort of faced and put into this situation in this relationship.
Corey Hawkins. Yeah. And this next person, you need to know something about me. I like dad jokes and I like bad puns. This guy likes to keep it pretty low key.
A British SAS, formerly British SAS officer with a specialist skill in tracking and
Heat. Yeah, they were going through water. I mean, there was just so many things that went through this.
But it was also just important, you know, because they are dealing with all these CG creatures.
They had to call him Kong or Mr. Kong. You couldn't address him with his real name, Leo.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the, at its base concept, what's so fantastic about this, which is, this is one of the oldest stories. I mean, people have been telling the King Arthur.
I've known a few wizards in my time, and I brought a few of them here today.
to spend some time with us. And this first gentleman, you'll know him, I think, and you may have seen him in The Danish Girl. He plays Newt Scamander in Fantastic Beasts, and it's Mr. Eddie Redmayne.
Hey, Conan. Oh my God. You hear a lot about Hall H. It's what I want to do. We're going to need a bit more light. So, Conan, if it's all right with you, I'm just going to lose.
Going to get your own wine. Eddie, I told Eddie, do not go.
You've got a wand, will you hold it up?
If you've got a wand, hold it up. If you don't have a wand, don't hold anything out. Because that would be little. I'm just throwing that in myself. Now.
Amazing! Now I need to know what to do with it, so I'm just going to... Thank you, guys.
First of all, you directed 4 of the Harry Potter films, one of the most iconic, amazing franchises of all time, and then you take on this challenge. Does it feel any...
A wand. Like everybody else did.
Yeah.
Everyone did,
You hang around, there's like 20,000 of them here. Someone will sell you.
From where I was standing, each one of them looked like like an action figure, and I just wanted to pick them up off, and take them home.
And the shoulders there was maybe a 1/4 inch of difference between the 2 versions in the shoulders, and based on where the camera was going to be positioned.
We have wands. You're a wizard. That's not how a wizard holds his wand. Furiosa.
An easy one. I'm still stuck on Tortured by the Kardashians.
And he said to his wife, David said, has it happened? Is this now the end of the salmon? Does that mean the whole Northwest?
She was 9 years old, plucked from her school. She is now a 4th grade teacher in real life. And today I found out from James Dasher, the guy who wrote The Maze Runner, that he named the character Newt, and all grown up. Happy Big Brother. He's tangled with a twister. He's gone almost to the moon in Apollo 13.
Yes.
He was a man enough for 3 wives. His big love. In Aliens, he was Private Hudson. Please welcome Bill. Game over, man.
Woo! Game over, man.
Our next member of the cast is Paul Reiser. I'm going to say he's really the sweetheart of Aliens. He's the most lovable. He's the science fiction. You know him from Mad About You, Whiplash, a truly great comedian, and an awesome bad guy. He is Burke, the corporate apparatchik. Terminator, The Abyss, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, True Lies, Avatar, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4. They're on the aliens before. She will maybe tangle with aliens again someday. She is Dana Anzul.
Oh, yes.
Avatar, Galaxy Quest, Paul.
Gonna wear out his welcome, and people are just going, when is this guy gonna die already? You know, Jim used the Hudson character and me in the role.
So none of it actually recorded. And we spent about 4 hours in ADR one day trying to figure out what he said.
Still don't know, Jim.
To do well. And I saw the movie about But that was cool. I did get a cool, neighbors.
We got more notes from the studio on costumes than anything else. He was
backpack and this. Would you sign this? Okay, after school, just quietly come over, you know.
I was gonna say, I bet you like parent-teacher conferences are always.
We want to hear the yes out loud.
Let's hear the yes.
Yes.
Proposals, I think, in this audience. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day at Comic-Con, and let's hear it again once more, really loud as you can, for the cast of
Out of the way. Well, I had done theater so much, and I really learned the ropes of working on television and in front of a camera from jobs like that.
Playing some sort of science whiz that's also kicks butt, like Iron Man, would be fun. A Kryptonian.
Woo!
And I love what she stands for. I love her positivity and the hope and the light that.
And I've said this before, we only want to come when we have a lot of stuff to show you. When we have a lot of stuff to go through, and we actually have quite a bit.
For me, man, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big comic book fan. In 2009, I went to my first Comic-Con. I sat way back here.
It's a lot I can say over the past couple of months after the movie has come out. Thank you for everything that I've heard from the fans about the character and about what you hope to see in Black Panther. I can.
So to sit down with Mr. Coogler and learn his vision has been, I'm just utterly pinching myself to see this come to life and to be a part of it.
What I did in a former life to deserve this cast, but here they are, Tilda Swinton, Rachel
Live in the real world, him and I together. Yeah, we were friendly at one time in life.
Excellent. Mads, would you describe yourself as a villain in this movie? You think you're a villain?
No. I saw a few people last night, what you do to make all this as exciting as it is.
Yes, Spider-Man! Ladies and gentlemen, the director of Spider-Man Homecoming, John Watts.
This moment feels really fake.
Yeah.
Like none of this is real. But
It's real.
It's amazing.
It's real. It's real, buddy. It's real.
In which Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is born, and I love you guys so much. And especially you guys, all of you, you know who.
I'm Yondu, by which I mean a piece of feces.
Come on, you guys, those seats are for the cat.
I'm Yondu. Something else, be someone else.
I'm Nerbula, and I am a feces.
That's still. That is still the same. Say something to me.
Okay. Y'all are stupid?
You guys, come on.
I love it when you freak out. That makes me laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kraglin, I can't. There's a brand new actor you may have heard of. He plays Star-Lord. And he is Oh my God!
actress who plays Aisha in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Elizabeth Debicki. Okay, and finally, one more guy we have here. This is disrespectful. It's unkind, and I think that I'm going to have to somebody else, and I think I have a little clip from the movie, unfinished, that I'm going to show what you guys deserve. Take it.
Sometimes Captain's gotta teach stuff. Yeah.
Get a chair.
I don't get a chair.
Oh, Jeff,
I don't have a chair either.
Jeff, throw you a chair.
Bring it on over. I don't want to sit yonder. I want to sit over here.
So he's a little bit more responsible and trying hard to stay out of trouble, but not necessarily doing the best job.
Yeah. Zoe, no. Zoe, what was
Hours of green makeup every day. Waking up at 2:45 in the morning. It was a blast for us. No, seriously.
Really exciting. I look like a female, not a really long baby. And I'm pleased by that.
I spent my life with Kurt Russell's character before meeting all the Guardians. That's it.
Excellent. Just, he's trying to figure it out. He kind of understands what a metaphor is, but he doesn't really, but he tries to pretend like he does. So he's just a lot of confusion, which makes for a lot of good laughs.
Excellent.
And she enlists the help of the Guardians, and things turn quite sour. Excellent. I'm just going to leave it there.
all right? And then Kurt Russell told you can't really say much about what you're doing in this film. Is that true?
It's great to come here to Comic-Con. You guys are a blast.
It's incredible that we were around this all the time, and I
Thank you.
no idea.
My guy is I think James wrote a great character.
Bully! I never bullied him. As a matter of fact, I think, before you even asked the question, I think Yondu in this new version here is, you think I bullied?
Well, yes. Yeah. Every time, I remember being...
We've worked together before, you know that, right?
I know.
What was I saying before that? Get up.
Spaghetti. That sounds so ridiculous. I love it. Goodbye, old spaghetti factory. Beautiful San Diego. And that's where we camp out down there for Hall H.